Okay, here's a quick little thing. I just loaded up an old save from uh quite a long time. Yeah, I see. This one's by Chell, the main character of the game. In a recording that I kind of scrapped, I mentioned that apparently it seems that whoever this was like probably biologically engineered. Yeah, that's the phrase, biologically engineered by someone who thinks he's or someone like one of Chell's parents or Chell's adopted parents, I guess, because she's adopted. Um, you know, whoever did this, made it like this, thought that he or she was very important, I guess.
Oh, hi. So, how are you holding up? Because I'm a potato. Oh, good. My slow clap processor made it into this thing. So we have that. Since it doesn't look like we're going anywhere, well, we are going somewhere, alarmingly fast actually. But since we're not busy other than that, here's a couple of facts. He's not just a regular moron. He's the product of the greatest minds of a generation, working together with the express purpose. Oh, hi. So, how are you holding up? Because I'm a potato. Oh, good. My slow clap processor made it into this thing. So we have that. Since it doesn't look like we're going anywhere, well, we are going somewhere, alarmingly fast actually. But since we're not busy other than that, here's a couple of facts. He's not just a regular moron. He's the product of the greatest minds of a generation, working together with the express purpose of building the dullest moron who ever lived. And you just put him in charge of the entire facility. Good, that's still working. Hey, just in case this pit isn't actually bottomless, do you think maybe you could unstrap one of those long fall boots of yours and shove me into it? Just remember to land on one foot.
I think that must have really hurt your ears. Sorry about that. I accidentally put my hands on the computer because fan's going and it's hot and all that. But anyways, there's actually a new recording of this LP. Yeah. There goes GLaDOS. Those damn birds. They're kind of a strange recurring enemy in the game, some sort of like thing that annoys GLaDOS and Wheatley. Funny thing is that the bird actually makes a guest appearance in the co-op section of the game. But we will be getting to that maybe later. You can tell me in the comments, hey, how about we go do um the new one, the co-op. Yeah, the co-op sections. By the way, I don't think this fire cannot hurt you, and it does not go out, strangely enough. Okay, so we just go around this way. Yeah, as I mentioned before, this part of the game has a lot of has a lot of sections where you have to think, okay, where can I make a portal? Where you have to look around quite a bit. Like saying, no, I can't make a portal from here to say over there, but I can actually go down this way. So it can be a little tricky if, like, on your first time, your first playthrough. Condemned testing area. Cosmic ray spallation elements? Huh. Okay. Vitrification order 6/15/1961. Wow. Yeah, sealed off for years. This is very old stuff that we're getting into. And, yeah. And as Wheatley said, it goes down for miles. You know, we only saw the top layer with him. By the way, because he's not in this, like, I think in 2 more chapters, like these 2 chapters, like 6 and 7, there's no Wheatley, so there's no, like, you know, just him speaking about things and being silly like that. I remember there's, like, I don't know, I heard about, like, Valve bragging that they had the biggest door ever in their game, and yeah, I'd say this is a pretty damn big, really big door. Now as you can see, there's a switch over there. Let me just portal over there. Yeah, I see there's 2 switches here. You want to hit one and then quickly go to the other because there's a counter, like, I think it goes from like 4 to 0. Yeah. And you hit them both just within the time, and the door opens. And there's a door right behind it. That's kind of funny. Like, giant door and then a little door. And a loading screen between doors, of course. So yeah, I'm actually re-recording this, like recording this again. This is a new, like a redone recording because I don't know, it just didn't go fast enough and stuff like that. I don't know. I'm gonna try to rush through this, I guess. I want this to be, like, this chapter would be just 2 parts. And, as that sign said, that this water's deadly. I don't know how it's deadly. Maybe it's filled with oil or something. You know, something dense and hard to swim through. As you can see, through this crack in the wall, you can portal over to there. Yeah.
Welcome, gentlemen, to Aperture Science. Astronauts, war heroes, Olympians, you're here because we want the best. And you are it. So, who's ready to make some science?
I am.
Now, you already met one another on the limo ride over, so let me introduce myself. I'm Cave Johnson. I own the place. That eager voice you heard is the lovely Carolyn, my assistant. Rest assured, she has transferred your honorarium to the charitable organization of your choice. Is that right, Carolyn?
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson.
She's the backbone of this facility. Pretty as a postcard, too. Sorry, fellas. She's married.
Science! Yes. So, yeah. He's made a whole bunch of pre-recorded messages. Cave Johnson has made them. Just swing on through that thing over to here, and then you can proceed to the actual tests. I think I might have been stuck here for quite a while. Yeah.
There's 1,000 tests performed every day here in our enrichment spheres. I can't personally oversee every one of them, so these pre-recorded messages will cover any questions you might have and respond to any incidents that may occur in the course of your science adventure. Your test assignment will vary depending on the manner in which you have bent the world to your will. Those of you helping us test the repulsion gel today, just follow the blue line on the floor. Those of you who volunteered to be injected with praying mantis DNA, I've got some good news and some bad news. Bad news is we're postponing those tests indefinitely. Good news is we've got a much better test for you. Fighting an army of mantis men. Pick up a rifle and follow the yellow line. You'll know when the test starts.
So as you can see, Aperture Science, well, Aperture Science itself began apparently 1947, and it actually started off, let me see, yeah, Cave Johnson, shower curtain salesman of 1943. So that's how old this dates, somewhat, you know, I mean, like, all of this states, like, not like this room, but, you know, these awards and such, you know. Let me see this. Department of Defense Character of the Year for 1952 and 1954. Runner-up. Strangely enough. Local entrepreneur by salt mine. Cave Johnson to bring science industry to Upper Michigan. The future is here, and it's under the Earth's crust, says Science Maverick. I don't know what he means by science spheres. I guess maybe these? I don't think so, because these are apparently lamps. I don't know. So, now there's a couple things that, like something interesting you want to keep in mind if you're going for achievements. One of the achievements is to interact, or something like that, and interact with all vitrified test chamber doors. There are 3 over there and 3 at the end of this chapter that are somewhat hidden, but I will show you them as soon as we get to nearing the very end of this chapter. By portaling over to here, we can interact or see what's with these by clicking or pressing E with these speakers.
Just a heads up, we're going to have a superconductor turned up full blast and pointed at you for the duration of this next test. I'll be honest, we're throwing science at the wall here to see what sticks. No idea what it'll do. Probably nothing. Best case scenario, you might get some superpowers. Worst case, some tumors, which we'll cut out. If you need to go to the bathroom after this next series of tests, please let a test associate know, because in all likelihood, whatever comes out of you is going to be coal. Only temporary, so do not worry. If it persists for a week, though, start worrying and come see us, because that's not supposed to happen. If you've cut yourself at all in the course of these tests, you might have noticed that your blood is pure gasoline. That's normal. We've been shooting you with an invisible laser that's supposed to turn blood into gasoline, so all that means is it's working.
Yeah, so there's 3 of those, and as I said, there are 3 at the end of this chapter. As you can see, there's Pump Station Alpha over there. Sounds like a place we want to go to. If you look around, you'd notice that, and then you noticed, hey, you can fly out from there. And you fly out by falling down this elevator shaft. All the way up to here.
say great science is built on the shoulders of giants. Not here. At Aperture, we do all our science from scratch. No hand-holding.
You can see you might have noticed the elevator shaft that we went through, because we went around it, actually. You know, some navigation.